Welcome back, folks. Rugby TV. We, of course, carry on talking about what's happening in the world of club rugby. Right, folks, as you know, the Currie Cup comes up later in the year, and the Western Province Rugby under-20s are busy training in preparation for that tournament. We went down to the High Performance Centre yesterday to catch up with some of the players as they, they keep on staying fit and keep on staying strong. Let's go and take a look and see what happened behind the scenes.
No, it's nice. I think all the boys are happy to shave the rust off the boots. It was tough last year being stripped of our rugby, but it's kind of made us just that bit more eager to get back on the field this year. So there's a lot of hunger and drive within the group. Rugby is a team sport, and doing work by yourself at home isn't quite how we like it. So being back with a group, it's always better. You get to push yourself that just a bit harder with the boys, and yeah, it's just as a good gears because boys missed it. So everything's just a bit better, I have to say. I think it requires a lot of self-discipline, and obviously you have to be disciplined when you're working towards a goal, but we weren't quite sure when the goal was going to come because obviously there was no certainty around anything. So yeah, it was a big push, but I think it instilled a lot of values into the boys, and coming back into a team environment, I think people have still got all those key values, so that discipline is certainly like a big element amongst us. Yeah, I think that's one thing Province do well. They give us there's a big link between the top and the bottom, so having these guys here, it helps us a lot and it gives us an insight on what it takes to push that one next level forward. So no, it's just a privilege to work under them and get to see the values they instill in us. So yeah, I hope there's a lot more of it.
Ja man, ek het gemis die saam met die span oefen, maar het maar my extras gedoen deur lockdown. So maar aan die hardloop gebly, maar dit is lekker om weer die span te sien. Ja, aangesien ons nog nooit geweet het wanneer rugby eintlik gaan begin nie en of dit nou eintlik die moeite werd is om net aan te hard te werk, maar ek sal sê dit was die moeite werd op die einde. Ja, dis lekker om so met die ouens te oefen dan, want om iemand te hê wat jou druk, sal jy ook altyd 'n beter oefensessie hê met die motivation soos jy sê is daar so. Ek is opgewonde vir die kompetisies en vir die games wat voor lê. Albei Durban is ons eerste game teen Maties, so dit gaan net alweer een wees, maar dit gaan lekker wees.
Since the last time I played was u20 last year. Easter last year, last in March. It's basically exactly a year like this month, and it's good to be back. And I miss the social play, being with the boys and all of that. And can't wait to be back out in the field. Everything, but the bad times always counted in. So that was my motivation, because at the end of this, the rugby can be back. So I had to keep training all of that. So that was my motivation basically. Yes, but even though August is far, I'm still very excited. When I heard, I think last week, and then my motivation, my willing to my will to play, got more, and I started working hard, all of that. Yeah. I missed it for a whole decade away from rugby. It's my life. So it was hard for me and that. So being back, it's the best thing. I'm excited every morning to come train.
een voordeel is baie van die ouetjies het al van verlede jaar af by die Varsity Cup begin oefen, so hulle is al op 'n redelike standaard en so dit maak dit 'n bietjie maklik vir ons. Maar dis nou baie van die manne wat nie in die senior Varsity Cup kan speel nie, want die young guns is gekanselleer. So ja, so dis so ons het maar 'n spesiale program waar hulle inkom, hou maar vir hulle besig en hou hulle reg, so as die Varsity Cup klaar is en die ander manne join in, dan is so 'n soort van, dan is hulle soort van op dieselfde vlak wat daai manne is. Die manne sien redelik uit daarna. Ons is eintlik bevoordeel hierso in die Kaap van verlede jaar. Het dit nie so goed gegaan met die onder 21 nie, maar die plan was altyd van SA Rugby die kompetisie verander van onder 21 na onder 20 toe. So my plan was maar altyd om die jonger ouens te bou. So 90% van die manne wat nou by die Varsity Cup is ouens wat nog moet terugkom wat onder 20 is. So ek sien eintlik uit na die jaar na 'n goeie soort van campaign in die onder 20 Currie Cup. Kyk, dis jong manne wat weet hulle moet hard werk as hulle eers wil kom. Nie net hard werk op die rugbyveld nie, maar hard werk op die universiteit ook. So hulle sit baie in en hulle weet as hulle hier by die High Performance Centre in Bellville kom, dan begin ons nie stadig nie, ons begin. So ons kan sien as hulle nie die program gevolg het nie, maar meeste van hulle het dan die program gevolg en hulle soort van running base is baie goed. Ja, kyk, wat ek doen is dis belangrik vir die coaches van die Curriebeeker en die Stormers, want hulle sien nie altyd die manne nie. So ek van tyd tot tyd laat ek maar een van die coaches inkom en in 'n afdeling werk waarna hy werk, soos nou Labibus natuurlik die skills coach. So hy doen skills. So volgende kan ek vir Rito inbring om met die slotte 'n bietjie te werk. Ek kan vir Dawie Snyman inbring om 'n bietjie met die backs te werk, sodat hulle net kan sien wie in die stelsel is, en so hulle raak ook gewoond aan die ouetjies wat hulle sien, want dit is tog die toekoms van WP Rugby en dit is waarmee ek basies besig is, sodat almal kan weet wie ons het, soort van stokvat in die stelsel. So van tyd tot tyd gaan ek van die coaches laat inkom, ja.
Great to see our under-20s in action. Of course, they're preparing for the Currie Cup that comes up later in the year. And as we know, a lot of players are currently busy with the Varsity Cup. But tournament coming up then later in the year. Looking forward to seeing our Junior Currie Cup players in action. Right, folks, as you know, MChem 24-Hour Pharmacy has an extensive range of good quality orthopedic and surgical products at very competitive prices. And this is, of course, in the orthopedic and surgical zone. Now, if you go to MChem, you will know that there are multiple zones in MChem, but one of the zones that they have is, of course, the orthopedic and surgical zone. So if you're looking for products such as braces or strapping or any other orthopedic or surgical products, then MChem 24-Hour Pharmacy is the place to go. And if they don't have it on hand, they'll find it for you. There's always someone available to help you. Specifically, if we're looking at the orthopedic and surgical zone, there is a nursing sister on duty from 8 a.m. in the morning until 10 p.m. in the evening. And she looks after the orthopedic and surgical products. And she understands that zone and is able to help you. That's, of course, in the orthopedic and surgical zone. So if you have any need for any sort of orthopedic or surgical products, there's a nursing sister on duty at MChem that can look after you and give you the best possible advice. I think that's fantastic. Now remember, not all brands are the same. They might look the same, but they're not the same. At MChem, the objective is to carry an extensive range of high quality and well manufactured products. And so you know that when you're shopping at MChem 24-Hour Pharmacy, you'll be getting the very best products at the very best prices. And of course, in addition to the sports injury specific products, MChem carries a number of other products in the other zones at MChem. So if you need any advice, then of course MChem 24-hour pharmacy is available to help you. Folks, we'll take an ad break. When we come back from the break, we'll carry on talking about what's happening in the world of club rugby. Back in a sec.